Hi, this is Us fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
In this video, we'll be discussing This Is Us, Season 6, Episode 18. It's the series finale. And just as I was saying that, I was like, well, this is the last time I'm going to say, hello, This Is Us fans. And I just got a little sad.
Yes, I'm super sad.
This episode is called Us, by the way. Okay, let's just talk about our thoughts about after watching that, because that's it.
First of all, I started crying from the very first moment, pre-credit sequence, and I cried throughout.
She has a picture.
Pile of tissues. And it just did not stop. And I think it's because it was so well done.
Yeah.
I was not at all disappointed. I thought that it encapsulated all the themes of This Is Us. Everything that I've always said, like, it teaches me how I want to live my life. It reaffirmed all that in not a preachy way, but a very clear way.
Yeah.
You know, don't think about the future and the past, like, be in the moment. I want to live that way.
Now you will, because of this show.
I'm going to live that way.
Yeah. And, you know, it was really cool that they started kind of where it ended. Remember, Rebecca's on the train and she lays down and says, hey.
Hey.
And then this one is her laying down saying, hey,
to
Jack. And then they talk, and then she talks about a lovely memory of being on the swings, and then there's a lot of swings in this. There's a lot of playground, and that was like kind of the metaphor, was she just didn't want it to stop, and she was just worried about when they'd have to go home from the swings instead of just enjoying it.
And as someone who has anxiety, I've always related with Randall because he also has that anxiety.
Yes.
And it's always about like something coming to an end or not enjoying something in the moment and or looking at the past and you know all what could have been. And so it really like hit me hard, this whole episode, and then the whole season too, or the whole series, and what it has been teaching me this whole time. It's
a lot of the characters sitting and just looking and enjoying being present in the moment. And you know, I'll never forget my dad. He's passed away, but I remember sometimes we would have a family thing going on, and I would look over at him, and he'd be sitting on the couch over there. Do you remember?
Yes.
And he'd just be soaking it all in.
Yes.
And it taught me to do that.
Okay, I have to share a memory of your dad doing that. It was a Thanksgiving, and do you remember all of a sudden people from my side of the family from California came, and there were so many people at your house.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at your dad, and he barely met these people that day. And I remember him just looking and just with this smile on his face.
Admiring.
Like he was just proud of what all these people are connected, like now. And he's kind of in the middle because that's his house. I love that.
And I mean, just watching this whole episode, just seeing them and Randall looking and Kate looking and Kevin and everybody just admiring the family that they built and are a part of. Yeah, I totally thought of that. And so, I think that he taught me that, obviously, before he died, but then like this just reaffirmed it. Like, savor every moment.
Yes. And Jack telling her not to worry, she's not leaving. She's not leaving because she's in there with everyone. She's a part of everyone, just like he's been a part of everyone ever since his, just by being himself, and then since he's left, who doesn't think about Jack every moment of every day?
I do.
You're there. I know.
Yes. I know. So we also get to see with Jack the origin of Big Three's chant.
Oh my gosh.
The Big Three chant with those littles.
That was adorable.
Oh, that's so cute. On video. And then we got to see the last time we'll see the chant.
Oh my gosh.
In the future.
That was so beautiful. And get that Kate initiated it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I do like that the funeral, we just kind of saw it. It didn't really go into it because I don't think we could handle it anyway.
And we don't need it. We don't need the speeches. We already know. We
got our fill of it last episode, and we didn't need it. Perfectly said. Yes. I love all the memories of Jack teaching the boys how to shave.
Yes.
Kate with the pin the tail on the donkey. She also made a really good point when she was saying, they're like, how do you always get the tail on the donkey? And she says that when she knows where you are, she knows that she can find it, or something like that. She said it way better than I did.
I love that Kate has been brought to the center at the last few episodes of the series, and how Jack tells the boys while they're learning to shave that your sister's ahead of her time.
Yes.
She gets it like people don't ever get it. And she's the only one who loved the day of doing nothing.
The free Saturday.
I loved that free Saturday.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
How many times do you have a free day like that? Never.
No.
And then look at what amazing memories came out of nothing. Quote unquote nothing.
Yes.
Right? First day shaving.
they were playing Pin the Tail on the Donkey in the future scene after the funeral. That was really cute.
Yes.
Also, Deja is going to have a boy, and Randall is loving it.
Randall's little dance.
And he needed
dance.
it at that moment, and she knew he needed it at that moment, because he's just like, what is all this for? Kind of an existential crisis, but which I think happens. It's very normal, but life goes on.
Yes.
This baby. It's the end, and then there's a beginning, and it's so beautiful. But where was Malik?
I know, where is he? He's busy working in the lab.
You're right. He's got a lot going on. But I will miss the Pearsons. I will miss the writing of the show. I will miss them going there. The uncomfortable conversations, the uncomfortable scenes, the death, all that stuff. The just the realism of what the show has brought. Yes, it's dramatized. It's Hollywood, right? But very real tones and real storylines.
Yes, they say things perfectly, like no people can speak that perfectly. Like,
articulate it.
One of my favorite things was when Jack told Rebecca about her scar, and she's like, oh, you didn't even notice that for 10 years. And he said, I was too busy noticing the rest of your face. Stop it!
Jack.
Dude, stop it.
And we always give credit to the characters and the actors, but that writing, there would be nothing without Dan Fogelman, creator of This Is Us.
Like, perfect.
He gets it.
It has to go down as one of the best shows ever.
Yeah.
And a great
portrayal of real life, heavy things.
Yes.
Is perfectly portrayed.
Yes.
With obviously, like, there's a little bit of Hollywood. It gets dramatic. We know this is a very dramatic show, but I like that. But
the themes are so, like, they hit you. I mean, I want to say there were probably 3 episodes in the entire series where I did not cry.
I know. I cried internally.
Yeah. I know we're polar opposites on the spectrum of crying.
Yes.
But there are a lot of criers out there. People make jokes about how often you can't watch This Is Us without tissues.
Beth makes jokes about this family being very emotional and crying all the time. Yes, exactly. I just want to share. Now, there are favorite memories from This Is Us from these 6 beautiful seasons, but I just have to say there's one that gut punched me. My favorite memory of This Is Us, favorite scene, was when Randall was having a breakdown and Kevin was there to hold him.
I was going to say that, and we didn't even talk about this.
We did not talk about this. You were going to say that?
Face.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Kevin being there for Randall, I just, that needed to happen. Obviously, there was like a strange relationship there, but why is that the one thing when I think of This Is Us, that's the first thing that comes to my mind?
I don't know either.
It was so powerful and impactful to me to see that.
And they never, because they were always kind of at odds, right? So just the fact that when push comes to shove, the Pearsons are there for each other.
Oh my gosh.
And the way they ended, oh my gosh, when they were saying, when I think about my family, I don't think about these people, the new people, but the 3 of us and mom and dad. Oh my God. Stop it.
Oh, we got to see William again? Yes. It's always a good episode when you can see William. Yeah, I will say, the last scene was a little abrupt, but you know what? We had last episode, and that was the penultimate episode. Was honestly, they could have stopped there, but it's fine that they didn't. But it was Randall, littler Randall, and then Jack, and that was it. And I don't know if there's supposed to be some significance with that. Does anybody have an idea?
I was wondering about that too.
Like, that's what you're leaving the whole show with. I'm not mad at it. I just want to know what that was for. I wonder if the creator
that kind of struck me as a little interesting as well.
I thought there was definitely going to be a commercial break, and then we would see the final. Like, it would just be all of them taking a family picture, which I guess is just a little too on the nose. But
I did love him talking about the hand squeeze.
Oh,
and he's like, what do you think that meant? And then it showed her with Jack.
Yes.
Not being afraid. Oh, God, stop.
Well, I really have to thank all of you people that have watched our reviews, because you've really become part of our family, and it's been really nice hearing your perspective, even if you didn't agree with us or if you weren't Team Sophie. No, but it's really, really been a joy. We are so lucky to have you, and thank you for just coming along with us for this ride.
Yeah.
Been through a lot.
What are we going to do? We've been talking about This Is Us since day 1 of Tori Talks TV.
I know.
So.
This is, we're mourning this. We really are. We're mourning that.
True.
But hey, we're not going anywhere, so we hope you don't go anywhere, because we are going to be reviewing a lot this summer.
Yes.
We've got our hands full, and I'm excited about it. I don't know if you guys have seen our other reviews. We do Ted Lasso. Now we do Wheel of Time.
Yes.
Miss Marvel's coming up. She-Hulk.
Yes.
The House of the Dragon.
So much.
Whatever.
And Evil.
evil. Any of my evil people, are you guys here? Anyway, we have a lot in store, so please check in with us from time to time. We love you, and just thank you. Anything else? Any final thoughts? You're better at words than I am.
No, just we'll thank you and we'll miss you.
See you on the other side. Thank you. Bye.